Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very interesting and kind of scary story time while I do very simple makeup for today's Vive Bonita live. So I decided to actually film it so I can talk to you guys, because I honestly feel kind of awkward just talking to you guys without me doing anything. So if you guys want to hear what happened to us and how we almost died, keep watching. Okay, so let's get right into the little get ready with me story time. So today's story time is a little bit like it was maybe about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, because it was a few days before our wedding. And let me tell you, it was, I think, one of the most scariest moments in my life, because okay, so first of all, you know, when you get married through the Catholic Church, you have to go and get confessed with the, well, at the church, you know, and this one was, we did it like super last minute. So we went on a Thursday at 4 o'clock, I still remember. And you guys, we literally almost died. We literally almost died. It was like so scary. We're on our way, we were like, íbamos con tiempo, you know, and out of nowhere, like, also my husband was driving, we were in my car, and when we were driving, he kind of like missed a green light and it turned yellow. So he usually will speed up to take it, which is not the best all the time, but this time he was like, okay, you know, whatever, tenemos tiempo, well, I'll just, you know, wait for the red light and then the green light again. If it wouldn't have been for that, we would have like not made it to our wedding, because I seriously believe God was on our side at this point. Like, we were literally going to church to get confessed for our Catholic marriage, and like this happens to us. So we were, oh, and then I remember that once we paused we just waited for the red light, a minivan had sped up and like taken it, and literally like maybe 2-3 blocks down, and these are long blocks, there's another light, and all we hear on the other side of the road, so you know, ida y venida, on the other side of the road, we hear a big boom, like huge. There was this a large black pickup truck going really fast on the opposite side, and it's a shopping center area, so a small car, I think it was like a Camry, coming out, and either the truck didn't think that the small car was going to take it and come into the road, or the other one thought that the truck was going to pause. And it wasn't like that. So I guess the black truck had right of way, the other one needed to wait. But I guess, you know, I don't know what happened there. So the black truck, you guys, I'm like not even doing my makeup. You guys, once we heard that boom, I was like, oh my God, because everything happened so fast. The car, like literally, like the whole front of it was smashed in, and it was a lady, a señora, driving it. Luckily she was fine, but that wasn't even it. Like, the worst part is coming, you guys. Like, I still cannot believe like we're alive to tell it, and that we were able to make it to our wedding. Okay, so once they hit that, the impact was so hard, like so hard, that the white car pushed the black truck into our side of the road, and there was a little Prius in front of us, and that Prius, or it was a Prius or a small car, I don't know, it looked like a Prius. And literally, like when I tell you that once the black truck pushed the Prius back, we were like, oh my God, this is it, like this is it for us, like because it pushed it back so hard. Like, the car was already maybe like, I don't even know, like a couple yards in front of us, like way ahead of us. The impact from that truck to the Prius was so hard, it rolled the car all the way back. Literally, if Peter would have not like slammed on the brakes, it would have like completely taken us like head on. And I was like, oh my goodness, we literally, by a hair, you guys, by a hair, the other car does not slam right into us, and it literally like kind of like, let's say our car was right here, the Prius was like we were on this lane and the Prius was on this lane, so this Prius literally went all the way like on this side, like right in front of us on this, so it went like diagonal to us. And I was like, oh my goodness, if you would have taken that yellow light earlier, like that would have been us. Like literally that would have been us. So we were like so shook. I was so shook, but I don't know why. Like, okay, so the car stopped right in front of us and there was like a McDonald's, another shopping center on this side. There was a McDonald's, and like this was so loud. So even after the black truck pushed the Prius like almost into us, it was coming so fast that the truck still kept on rolling, and we thought it was like gonna leave, but it kept on rolling and it slammed into the corner of like the fence of a house, because like right after the shopping center the houses began, and it literally like slammed into like their bushes or trees or whatever in there, and like the guy literally still came out and sat on the sidewalk. We were like, what the hell? So aside from that, oh, I need to hurry up because I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally just gonna take pictures for Viva Bonita, and I want to show you guys some new lashes that I bought that y'all need to support. But anyway, going back to the story, so okay, the Prius slammed almost right in front of us, and it bounced back from the edge of the sidewalk, and Peter had already slammed on the brakes. We were fine, thank God. Like we were so happy. Like my husband did a little bit more of my makeup because I was talking way too much. So as I was saying, Peter was like, you can tell in his face, like he was like, what did just happen? Like he froze on the wheel, and my first instinct was like literally like I hopped out of the car, you guys. I hopped out of the car, and I didn't see anyone coming out of the small car because, you guys, that car was like beat. Like I'm pretty sure that car was totaled after that. There was a señora, and it was so slammed, the driver's door was shut in, and the windows were broken, like airbags had blown out. It was crazy. Like I'm telling you, it was that bad, you guys. So like literally by like a hair it was us, and thank God it wasn't. Like I thank God so much. Like we were so shook the rest of that day and the following day, because we were gonna have our wedding on that Saturday, and this was on a Thursday. So we were so shook and thankful to God that, you know, it wasn't us, and luckily the people, you know, were okay. So going back, the car was stopped. I jumped out of the car, and I literally, like my first instinct was to run up to the driver. I don't even know who it was or, you know, what they were. I ran to the driver's seat, and obviously I saw that the door was not going to be able to come out. So at that point I was like, oh my God, like we gotta help them. So the lady in there was like, oh my God, like she was in shock. She's like, I think my arm is broken. Like she was like dozed off, you know, like when you knock your head on something really hard. It literally, like she was like not, you know, which is totally understandable. She just took a major ass hit to her car, and obviously to her, and then she kept screaming, my daughter, my daughter, my daughter. And I was like, oh my God, like what do I do? So I quickly took her out. I literally, since the door could not open, I dragged her out. I pulled her, the window was broken, so I pulled her out through the window. Luckily she's a very petite lady, super skinny. If not, I wouldn't have been able to do it myself. But I cannot believe that my first instinct was to run out of my car to go and try and take her out, which I'm thankful that was, because she was so even though she was like out of it, she was so thankful. So then once I ran out of the car, Peter kind of like came back to life and like ran out with me, right behind me. So I pulled out the lady, I dragged her to the sidewalk, and I sat with her because it was really hot that day. The cement was hot. So I just sat down. Her arm was like very weak. She kept saying that she thought she broke it, which I'm pretty sure she did. If the airbag exploded on her arm because she was the one driving, and then she kept saying my daughter, my daughter. So then I was like, Peter, go check in the car, she kept saying her daughter. And Peter went into the car, and you know, the both doors were shut, so the daughter was in the back seat. He opened up the back seat door. That one was fine, and it was like an older girl. She was probably like a little bit older than me. And so he took her out, but she was like so scared, like del miedo. She threw up as soon as she got out. So then she sat next to her mom on the sidewalk and just like threw back, like laid back down. I guess like the impact got to her. And at that point I was like, oh my god. People had run up to the accident scene, and then like at this point I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I was just telling people like, call 911, call 911. Luckily, like I ended up throwing out the shirt away that I was wearing because it got some like specks of blood in it from like the cuts of the glass on the lady's arm. But I was like, oh my god, like I thank god that he gave me like the willpower to run out of my car, pull her out. Once the paramedics got here, like they took her, like she was responsive. She was able to say her name and her date of birth and her like daughter's info, even though they were like kind of out of it. But I was like, oh my goodness, like I could not believe this had just happened to us. All right, so I went ahead and did a little bit more. I do want to show you the lashes that I'm going to be wearing today. But to finish off my story time, which I know I like rambled on for so long, the paramedics took over. The people around them were like trying to call their family members. They were able to reach a family member. They let them know what's going on and that, you know, they were going to meet them up at the hospital. Luckily they did seem fine. I'm not sure whatever happened to the other people on the other side, but you know, the ladies here were well, the lady was very appreciative. The daughter was kind of still like dozy, so the paramedics took them. We were so in shock. We got to the church late. We didn't even get to confess on time. But like I said, the father was able to just go ahead and do it for us right after. He was able to make time for us since we explained the situation, and there was no other confessions after. We were so blessed and thankful to be able to not have been in this accident, because who knows what could have happened. And our wedding was like 2 days, in 2 days. So so that concludes my story time. But I do want to show you guys some lashes that I'm going to be wearing today, and these are by Glam Boss Beauty. If it'll go ahead and focus. These are in Elegance, and we're gonna go ahead and try them out. I'm so excited. My friend launched her lash line, and she's a makeup addict, so I'm so happy for her. But we're gonna go ahead and put these on. And I had to wait until my lash extensions fell off, because I usually get lash extensions. So girl, apreciame, and I have to pay for a full set. I'm just kidding, but ooh, look how pretty that looks. It like opens up your eye. Look at the difference, you guys. Like my bald ass eye in this one. And these are in Elegance. I also got them in Boss. Look how cute these are. Fire. These are like for it to go out type of thing. Like I really like them. And let's put on the other one so I can stop looking crazy. Guys, leave comments down below if this has ever happened to you, like a crazy situation like that right before like a major event in your life, or just period. Like all this stuff is crazy and scary. Like I literally thought I was gonna die. Like as soon as we got home, like Peter's mom was like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened to you guys. I literally called my mom and sister. I was like, dude, we almost died in a car accident. And it's like, it's scary not because of like you know, just in general your life, but what came to mind, I'm like, oh my god, we're literally going to church to confess for our wedding, and we're like almost dying 2 days before. So it was so insane. I was kind of like jittery to drive afterwards, but you know, se nos pasó with the whole wedding happening. We were like doing okay. Oh my god, do you guys see that? I don't even know if you guys can see it, but it looks so good. These are so cute. And you can even like give them a little curl with your eyelash curler to give them a little more oomph. Let's see if I usually don't curl my lashes, but I feel like these will look so good. Look at that. They look so good. Okay, amiga, you came all the way through with these lashes. Do you guys see that? I really like it. So you guys, this is like my basic ass makeup. I literally only put concealer and a little bit of powder and a little bit of contour, bronze, and blush. Like, that's pretty much it. And lashes, I usually, like I said, I always wear extensions, so I don't really put lashes on, but I had to try these out because they look so fire. And let me tell you, yes they are. And that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I didn't bore you guys, because I know I repeat myself so much, and I have a whole bunch of littleness going on down here that I have to check up on after. Make sure that she don't potty inside my room. But make sure to check my friend's new lash line at glambossbeauty.com. I'll link it down below. And also my Viva Bonita, which is back here, some new outfits that we have. We do have Instagram lives every Wednesday at 6 p.m. We do have on sales and discounts during the live only, so make sure to don't miss out, and check out our website vivabonita.com. I'll leave all the information down below, and comment anything that has happened to you crazy like I just shared with you guys today. I have a whole bunch of other stories. Let me know if you want to hear them. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the little bell for notifications. Bye babes.